Okay, first day. Talon tow bar truck Z on the way up. We blew a tire and we're missing a spring. Coming through Lansing, this spring broke. So we pulled her here with one less trailer brake and no rear spring. Said trailer spring. Oops. Yeah.
Too short of a suspension and not enough travel.
Well, my problem is my wheelbase and my tire size. Because realistically, I have almost as much travel as he does. I just have the same kind of travel. You see me huck that little hill with him that one time?
Yeah.
Heck yeah.
We actually got that, I think.
Oh, did you?
Yeah.
Cool. Yeah, I jumped it a couple times the other day, but...
Yeah, you were right behind him, so I mean, he went over and then I got you too.
Hey, I stopped talking to your dad.
So, tell him we'll meet him back there at the...
Chris, you ready for a drink break? I was doing a rip on the dunes this morning here in Michigan, and I come to a stop and I notice that there is grease all over the place in here, and my CV boot looks like it's moving around, which is not good. So I'm gonna go see if I can't find a new inner clamp for it, because it looks like it's loose and a bunch of grease, and we might have a little CV rebuild party here at the dunes. Stay tuned. Jesus Christ. That's a really hardcore clamp. Like, why wasn't the one at the top that bad? Or good? Or however you like to look at it. Okay, this doesn't fit on there.
That was really close.
I'm convinced this doesn't fit on here. I'm also about ready to go buy new axles.
So Brian had to go to one of those sleepings because there was not enough to grip the new clamp.
Chris, we made it. Okay. Nobody breathe. It's on. Who knows?
So this is a CV clamp?
Yep,
So we're just gonna have the same problem again?
probably. I just don't have a pair of pliers for it, like the tool to crush it. So, if they didn't have that,
So what's the game plan?
the game plan is to get it hooked and then hopefully pinch it with a pair of dikes. But I kind of need that piece in there. Oh man, this isn't gonna work. Honda Talon CV booty update. I made a little video the first time I started leaking on this thing, and it did it. I repacked it and put clamps on it, put the clamps back on it, and it popped off again completely in the dunes. I got lucky and I caught it. I smelled the grease before I ran out of grease, and it got full of sand. So I took it back to camp and I packed it with Schaefer's high temp, high pressure grease because I couldn't find any CV dedicated grease. And I put these hose clamps on it, which appear to be holding and not leaking grease everywhere, which is more than I can say for the factory Honda clamps. This side, it was leaking too, so I left the original clamp on the bottom of that one, but put the hose clamp on the top of it. I just can't figure out how those little outside clamps don't leak grease all over the place, because the inner ones just literally just popped off. So I don't know if it was me or if it was the way I was riding or what the deal was, but maybe these, I don't know, the new springs I got on here are giving it more pop back and preload and putting more stress on the booty at full extension. I was doing a lot of jumping and whoops, but I don't think that's any excuse. I was pretty upset about it, but I think we got the problem fixed for now. So we're just gonna listen for any CVs clicking and see where we go. But yeah, the Talon, that's about as clean as I could get it. The sand dust is almost impossible to get off of a black Talon. So I did a decent job, you know. It's an off-road vehicle after all. And did rearrange the bumper a little bit with a log that I hit, but you know, no big deal, we can fix that. So, yep. To be continued, I guess. The Talon saga goes on.